Pine Valley Medical.
Good morning, Pine Valley Medical. How are you, Mrs. Hofstede? Oh, you're never a bother. The doctor is right down the hall. I'll tell him you called.
That woman, Miss Potter, is a hypochondriac. Miss Potter, I've been going over Miss Bradford's blood work, and it seemed that I may have overlooked something. I think we should do some further investigating. I'd like to schedule her for an MRI. I don't think we have one for 48 hours, though.
Yes, I suspected as much when I reviewed her lab work 2 days ago myself. I made an appointment then. She's scheduled for today at noon.
Miss Potter, may I see you in the faculty lounge? Nurses, would you give us a moment, please?
Now, don't go getting yourself fired.
Miss Potter, I don't know how they do things in England, but over here, the doctors do the diagnosing, the administrators administrate. If you ever talk to me in a condescending manner again in front of another employee, or in private for that matter, regardless of your uncle being the chief of staff at this hospital, you will be terminated immediately. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes, I suppose.
What are all these ghastly pictures doing on my wall?
It's a fundraiser for the pediatric ward. The children painted them. $99 a picture. I'm afraid they might be here a while.
Take them down. Have Miss Potter issue you a check, but take them down.
Oh, how lovely for the children. Shall I wrap them, Doctor?
Just get rid of them. Throw them out. Miss Potter, what is it?
It's Mrs. Bradford. She's gone. Mrs. Bradford is gone.
No.
She's gone to the restroom, feeling much better now.
Now that was a good one.
Did the doctor buy one of our paintings?
Better than that. He bought them all. Said to throw them out. Said they were ghastly.
Oh, we mustn't tell your daughter that.
As long as she gets a 20%, she shouldn't mind at all.
I have an idea. Let's take the paintings to the street fair this Sunday and we can sell them again.
Yes! We can double the price and say that the proceeds benefit the burn unit. I'm dreaming of a white...
Miss Potter, you...
Dr. Ferguson, I have a favor to ask of you.
Dr. Riker, might I first cut in and say you're doing an exquisite job running this hospital?
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. But this has to do with my sweet little niece, Miss Potter. She enjoys working with you very much, but I'm afraid she can't afford to continue working here on her current salary.
Oh, Dr. Riker, I am so sorry to hear that. We will miss her.
Oh, no one's saying goodbye to anyone. No. I was thinking we should give her another $500 a month out of your budget.
Dr. Riker, she's only been here a week. I have people that have been here more than...
Just consider it a personal favor. Thank you, Doctor.
Yes, Doctor.
Dr. Ferguson, you were saying, Miss Potter, you are what? You're fired?
Miss Potter, you are getting a raise.
Oh, how splendid! And I didn't think you liked me. Pine Valley Medical. Oh, hello, Mrs. Hofstede. You know, you are in luck. Dr. Ferguson is in his office. I'll transfer you now.
Dr. Ferguson? Yes, who is this? Mrs. Hofstede. Look, I know that you and my father were very dear friends, and I know that I did tell you to come see me any time at no charge, but I just can't keep taking your phone calls. You call me 4 and 5 times a day, and well, I just don't have time for my patients. It hurts when you do what? Well, then don't do that. Listen, call back and schedule an appointment anytime with Miss Potter. Goodbye, Miss Hofstede. Miss Potter, absolutely never, ever again do you send me another call to Mrs. Hofstede. And I mean it this time. How's my day looking?
You have a man-bunectomy procedure in 20 minutes with Connor Wyman. Why is this no charge?
Oh, God, I forgot about that. I went to school with his father, Bill, very, very close friend of mine. He quit his practice and joined a band. Anyway, he called me the other day and said his son came home from 2 years of college wearing a man bun. You know, he's a millennium baby that used to get hugs and trophies just for showing up. Didn't even need to win.
What? Didn't even need to win? I don't understand.
Don't even try to, Miss Potter. Hey, how's our Hollywood celebrity appendectomy doing?
Oh, Daniel Bolag. I'm afraid I just received word from a nurse on the 5th floor that he appeared to be inebriated.
Inebriated?
Has been, well, harassing the nurses.
Search his room at once.
She said they did. Nothing but 45 bouquets of flowers and a bag of oranges a fan brought to him.
Bring me the bag of oranges.
Yes, this is Miss Potter from surgery. Dr. Ferguson would like you to bring him the bag of oranges found in Mr. Bollock's room. Thank you.
Hi, I'm with the traveling nurses.
Oh, hello there. Welcome. We've been expecting you. You're to fill in for Nurse Vanderbilt for 3 days.
You know, I've yet to meet Dr. Ferguson in person, but I read a very nice article in the Pine Valley Herald this morning about his generosity with the less fortunate here in Pine Valley. Miss Potter, may I ask you, is Dr. Ferguson single?
Yes, and with good reason. I'm afraid he has a wandering eye with his, well, wounded female patients.
Says there is captive audience. You're kidding.
I wish I was.
That's awful. Now, I'm glad I'm only here for 3 days.
Well, here's your first procedure. Connor Wyman. He's just outside. Take him to room 4 and Dr. Ferguson will be right there.
Thank you. Connor Wyman? Hi there, right this way.
Oh, Dr. Ferguson.
Yes.
This is our new pathologist, Dr. Lorcote.
Well, hello, doctor. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Well, thank you. Welcome aboard. Where on God's green earth did we find her?
Compose yourself, Doctor. Pretty thing. Seems a pity the poor dear has to take out pieces of organs from human bodies all day.
Yeah, she seems to do it quite efficiently.
Now, what makes you say that, Doctor?
You didn't see her take a little piece of my heart when she walked by? Oh, thank you, nurse. I'll take those. As I expected, these things have been injected with vodka.
Nurse, come back here. Come see my scar.
Mr. Bollock, you have had appendectomy surgery less than 6 hours ago, and you're clearly drunk.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
Okay, sir, I'm not drunk.
Where's my nurse? Where's my oranges?
First of all, she's not your nurse, she's Pine Valley's nurse. And no more oranges for you. You've got to get back in bed. You've just had major surgery. Mr. Bollock, please behave yourself while you're here at Pine Valley.
Is there a KFC around here?
Oh. I want you to take him back to his room. He should be passed out in a matter of minutes. And when he is, I want you to switch out his IV bag with 50 milligrams of liquid Klonopin. And when he wakes up late tomorrow evening, they'll discharge him.
Yes, doctor.
Good luck.
Did you want to see my scar?
Hello there, Connor. Dr. Ferguson. You know, your father and I were pretty close chums back in medical school.
Right. Wait, what?
Never mind, son. Go ahead and lean forward for me. Wow. How did this thing get so bad?
Well, I've been living in Santa Cruz for the past
That's enough,
2
son.
years.
That's all I need to hear. Nurse, I need some hemostat, a scalpel, and some dressing, please. Thank you. Lean forward, please. Thank
Is
you.
this gonna hurt, doctor?
You're going to feel a slight jab on your lower rib cage.
What? Ow! Oh!
That's just a reminder you never let it get this bad. Okay. Stay still, son. And prepare for removal. And that ought to do it.
Do I get to keep it, doctor?
No, son, this will be destroyed. Now, a couple things for your aftercare needs. Make sure you tell your father I said hello, and do me a favor and go home and throw away those trophies.
Yes, doctor.
Good luck, son. Well, thank you, nurse. You're going to be here for the next 3 days. I thought maybe perhaps...
No.
Well, after lunch, there's a seminar.
No. No.
Well, thank you, nurse.
Well, Doctor, I think Nurse Samario likes you. Perhaps you should ask her out sometime.
Miss Potter, when I started here at Pine Valley Medical, I swore an oath that I wouldn't fraternize with any of its employees. I planned to adhere to that.
You struck out, didn't you?
Miserably. Well, good morning, Miss Potter.
What happened to your hair?
Oh, well, as you know, it's Charity Week here at Pine Valley, and, well, the high school has a barber chair in the lobby.
Doctor, it's not even.
I know, the student was awfully short. Do you know if we're having a car wash again this year?
Yes, all week long. Didn't you see the Pine Valley High School's car wash going on in the parking lot?
Oh. Is that what they were doing?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how much it was?
Yes, $5 a car.
Wonderful. I would like to buy you and Dr. Laura Cote and myself a car wash ticket.
Thank you, Dr.
I
Ferguson.
presume a check is okay.
Yes, just make it out to Pine Valley Medical.
Certainly. $15.75 with tip. Here, oh, and memo. Pay it forward. There you are. Oh, and Miss Potter, don't forget to tell Dr. Laura Cote I purchased her a car wash.
Yes, Doctor.
Hello, Penelope. We're still on for lunch this afternoon, right?
Hello, Uncle Van. Yes, of course we are. I can't imagine what kind of surprise you have for me. You know, everyone's talking about the upcoming annual shareholders fundraiser.
They are they? What are they saying?
They want to know how you're going to top last year's guests, Jay-Z and Chance the Rapper.
Oh, God, don't remind me of that. I'm still donating to the policeman's ball. Oh, but this year, it's going to be bigger.
Ooh, tell me.
Elton John and Libby? Oh, how do you do it, Uncle Van?
Well, Libby is with Hello Gorgeous Modeling Agency of Santa Barbara, and I'm really good friends with the owner. And let's just say Elton owes me a favor.
You know, Elton John is one of Dr. Ferguson's very favorite performers.
Oh.
And I have seen every one of Libby's movies. Plus, I have every one of her magazine covers. I've been following her since that Leo DiCaprio incident.
You know, Dr. Ferguson has been doing an excellent job here this past year. I think I'll invite him to the party. What do you think?
Yes.
Good. See you at lunch.
Okay.
Dr. Ferguson, do you have a moment?
Dr. Riker, please come in. Yes, have I told you how much I appreciate
Yes, yes, you have, many times. Thank you, Doctor. I just wanted to let you know, Dr. Ferguson, that you've been doing a wonderful job here for the past year at Pine Valley.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
And I just personally wanted to invite you to our shareholders fundraising party this Friday evening.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Yes, yes. I'm honored. I'm humbled. Well, thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome. So we'll see you around 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock it is.
Good. And if you feel like bringing a companion, please feel free to do so.
Well, thank you, Doctor. I will.
Of course.
Oh, Dr. Riker,
Yes.
where do you live?
Well, you go to the Pine Valley Country Club, go up towards the golf course, take a left right before the golf course. You'll see an enormous English tutor. That's it. Just pull up to the valet.
That's your house?
Yes, yes. And, charity barber shop this week?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, I did that last year. Only once.
Oh, only once is right. Thank you, Doctor. Miss Potter, I just had a visit with your uncle. He just invited me to Pine Valley's most elite party of the year.
Wow, he must really like you.
I have to impress the shareholders. I must impress the shareholders. Miss Potter, are you going to be there?
Well, I hadn't planned on it, but I don't suppose I can let you go by yourself.
Oh, no. I plan on asking Dr. Laura Cote. I think it would be well received if the two doctors from the same department came walking in the party together. Miss Potter, do you think Dr. Laura Cote would come to the party with me?
I really don't know, Doctor.
Well, wish me luck. I'll be in my office practicing my game.
Doctor. Listen.
Dr. Laura Cote, what a beautiful name, I might say you have. Since the moment I've met you, you've both given me a fever. Dr. Laura Cote, I have 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your pathology bag? Miss Potter, is that you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Ferguson. I must have mistakenly hit the intercom switch. I'm here with Dr. Laura Cote.
Oh, no.
I'd be happy to join you on Friday.
Well, thank you, Dr. Lorcote. I think it'll be a very nice time.
Have you heard who the special guests are supposed to be?
I haven't heard anything yet.
I was talking to one of the labor and delivery nurses, and she told me that Libby and Elton John are the entertainment.
Libby? That's Miss Potter's absolute very favorite star. In fact, she had every single magazine with her on it. And Elton John? Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
That'd be fun.
Yes, it will.
Well, I better get back to work.
Okay, thank you.
Dr. Ferguson, I'm going to lunch now and you have a phone call. Says he's a friend from high school, David Aldred.
David Aldred, put him through. David Aldred, when are you coming to Pine Valley? Do you remember that party last year that we had the... Right, Jay-Z, a Chance the Rapper? I just was invited to this year's party. Elton John and Libby. Libby, the one that hangs out with Taylor Swift at the award shows and... Right, I'm looking at her right now in the front of a magazine. She had the deal with the Leo DiCaprio. What? David, I gotta go. You're Libby.
Yes.
You're Libby.
Yes.
You're here to see Dr. Riker, I presume.
Yes.
Libby, would you mind signing this for our receptionist?
Sure.
That would be wonderful. Her name is Penelope. I bet you're here for Dr. Riker.
Yes.
Well, you're close. Just go round the hallway to the right, take the elevators to the second floor, ask the receptionist, she'll get them for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Libby. Dr. Lorcote? I'm sorry to bother you. I'm leaving for the rest of the day, and I thought maybe you could text me your information. I can pick you up a little before 8, maybe tomorrow night.
That would be nice.
All right, I'll see you then.
What a beautiful house.
This is amazing. I have been waiting all my life to get invited to this party, and I never thought it would happen. We are going to impress everyone we come in contact with.
Well, I'll do my part, Dr.
I know
Ferguson.
you will. This is opening automatically. Yes, sir, we're here to see Dr. Riker.
Follow me this way, sir. Doctor, your guests have arrived.
Thank you. Everyone may have your attention, please. I'd like to introduce from our very own Pine Valley Hospital, our finest surgeon and pathologist, Dr. Ferguson and Dr. Lorcote.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yes, welcome. Thank you.
Your house is enormous.
Oh, you should see the one back east. Boom! It's a lot bigger, yes.
Elton John. Hey, Elton John.
Dr. Ferguson, how nice to meet you. Doctor, are you from Harvard or are you from Yale?
Oh, well, actually, neither. I graduated medical school from right here at Pine Valley University. Go Bobcats.
Is that an accredited medical school?
I don't think so.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, lovely chatting with you
Yes.
both. Yes, please.
Excuse us.
Well, excuse us.
What'd you do to them?
We didn't do anything.
Ma'am, may I help you find something?
I just found my pill box. Look, these pills really don't help me at all.
Oh.
These pills I take when I'm bored.
Uh-huh.
But these pills, woo!
Really?
Yes, I take when I get excited. But I can only take half.
Look over at the beautiful fire.
Oh, it is beautiful.
I always thought so.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can I interest you in some scotch?
Boy, I would love some. Would you care for some wine?
Yes, please. Thank you.
1960, you say? Okay.
What are you doing? I'm just talking.
Boy, that is good. Boy, that's good. You are a lifesaver. Thank you so much.
How dare you call yourself a doctor?
Oh, my.
Dr. Ferguson,
I don't think you've impressed anybody yet.
Oh, you don't think so, Dr. Lorcote? I can clearly see that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our fashion show. And presenting this year is Hello Gorgeous Modeling. Not now, Elton. It's a fashion show. William, begin. Here we go!
I'm going to the restroom.
Fine.
Miss Potter, hello.
Oh, hello, Dr. Ferguson. Are you and Dr. Lorcote enjoying your evening?
I'm afraid I've upset Dr. Lorcote something fierce. You know, I have this very strange dizziness going on. I've only had one drink.
Well, maybe you should just pace yourself, Doctor.
Oh, I don't think it's that. You know, I'm not impressing anybody tonight. I think I might even just go home.
Oh, no, the fun is just beginning.
Oh, you really think so, Miss Potter?
Yes, of course. Get out there and stop impressing.
All right, Miss Potter, thank you.
Oh, Dr. Ferguson.
Yes.
Knock 'em dead, Doctor.
Thank you, Miss Potter.
Well, Dr. Ferguson, I thought you were a surgeon rather than a pathologist.
Oh, yes, sir, I am a surgeon.
Well, then why is that you're dragging around the tissue sample?
Nurse Mario!
Dr. Ferguson, it sure was nice of Miss Potter to invite me to the party.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, but my date has left me. Dr. and Mrs. Anderson have just arrived, and I need a huge favor from you. I need you to be my date. Dr. and Mrs. Anderson, so lovely to see you all again.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is that wonderful surgeon from Pine Valley Hospital that I told you about?
But I'm not the wonderful one. The wonderful one is my lovely date, Nurse Samaria. Without her by my side, I'm a nobody.
Oh, how embarrassing for you. Excuse us, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. My favorite part of the evening, our wonderful shareholders and their generous pledges. And we'll start it off with, from the trust of Theodore Ainsley, $75,000, huh? Oh, that's wonderful, thank you. From William and Catherine Dunmar, $150,000, huh? That's wonderful, thank you so much. And finally, from our largest shareholder, who owns 51% of the hospital, Mrs. Agnes Hofstede, $200,000. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you so much. Oh, looks like we have one more from Dr. Ferguson. Yes, $15.75. Oh, wait, what? There's a memo here. Pay it forward?
Okay, Dr. Lorcote, I'll tell him you called. Oh, and good luck at Willow Springs General.
Good morning, Miss Potter. What a party. Thanks again so much for inviting me. Oh, and by the way, I received your email about staying on here at Pine Valley full-time, and I've accepted.
Wonderful! You know, I just got off the phone with Dr. Laura Cote, and she told me that she put in a transfer request for Willow Springs Hospital across town.
Do you think it has to do with last night and Dr. Ferguson?
One can only assume. She says the reason is to be closer to her parents, but...
Is he here yet?
No, not yet. Oh, here it comes.
Good morning, Nurse Samario. Miss Potter?
Oh, Dr. Ferguson, are you all right?
Well, Miss Potter, I think I'll live.
Do you remember much from last night?
You know, I don't, and I only had one drink last night. Oh, God. Oh, God, I vaguely remember Elton John punching me.
Oh, it wasn't a punch. More of a swipe.
Oh, no.
Did Dr. Laura Cote ever mention where her parents live?
Well, yes, they both live in Italy. Miss Potter, find me some painkillers, and I don't care what you have to do to get them.
Yes, doctor.
Dr. Ferguson, these are for you.
Thank you, Dr. Riker.
Oh, did you tell him only one every 8 hours?
Oh, that's all right. At least we're in a hospital.
Dr. Riker, I don't even know where to begin to start apologizing for ruining your party last night.
Ruining it? Oh, are you kidding? The shareholders had the time of their lives. They ain't had that much fun since Tony Orlando fell in the pool.
Oh. Well, Dr. Riker, I don't suppose it's going to be any time soon where I might join that inner circle?
Let's just say that today's not looking very good.
Thanks again for inviting me, Doctor. Miss Potter. Miss Potter?
Yes.
Thought we had lost you there for a moment. Seeing my afternoon is pretty clear, and, well, with all the drugs that I just took, I think I'm going to go home and tend to my wounds. You know, Miss Potter, last night, things sure didn't go the way that I'd hoped them to.
I know the feeling. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Miss Potter, it's not your fault. Oh, when Libby came by the hospital the other day, I had her autograph one of her magazine covers for you.
Doctor?
Hope you like it. You have a nice day, Miss Potter.
Are you rolling? Yes. All right, Amber, if you can do me a favor and just clap.
Hi, I'm with the traveling nurses.
Oh, dang it. I need your name tag. I'm so sorry.
You look right at it. Good job.
I know.
You're awesome.
This is our new pathologist, Dr. Laura Cote.
What the hell? I know how to keep him quiet until tomorrow evening, and when he can wake... Thank you, son. Lean forward. Thank you. Thank you, son. Son of a... That's just a reminder never to let it get this bad. Didn't think it was funny, did you, nurse? Remember, you're supposed to laugh. Make sure you say hello to your father for me. And secondly, son of a... Miss Potter, when I started here at Pine Valley Medical, I swore an oath never to... Well, I would like to buy you...
Are you from Harvard or are you from Yale?
Actually, neither. I went to medical school... All right.
Fine.
Just keep rolling.
Oh, thank you so much. Would you like some wine?
Thank you.
Oh. Yeah, apron fell off.
I don't think you've impressed anybody yet, Dr. Ferguson.
Oh, you really...
Well, then why is that you're dragging around that tissue sample?
Obviously, I'm not going to think it's funny. So, yes, sir, I am a pathologist. Oh, yes, sir, I am a pathologist. I must have, oh, which favorite? Mine. I don't blame you guys.
How long do we do this?